Okay, so looks like we got cross-position spawns here. On the left, our TL Terran, hailing from Sweden, member of Team Liquid. Currently 1-0 up. Can he take this one down? It is.
Jinro.
Didn't quite get the tornado there.
No. It's Jinro. Looking a lot more relaxed in the first game.
Yep.
And over here on the right-hand side, we have his opponent, a yellow Protoss, currently on no pro team.
Ro ShinyStar.
I kind of get that one now.
ShinyStar?
Yeah. Alright, so given these positions, drops are going to be a lot harder for these guys to utilize, and it was a big part of their game plan in the first match. How do you think that's going to play out here, Torch?
I don't know exactly. Because it's so far, or across positions, it does give them both the ability to expand quickly. Jinro did go for a 1 barracks expansion last game, but we do see the refinery going up already. So he might be going for more of a Banshee play in this game. He doesn't know that it's cross positions yet, but his scout is going out now, and when he sees that, we'll see how his build transitions from there. So as you were saying with Love ShinyStar, he isn't on a pro team, but if he does well in this game, most likely...
He played well in the last game.
Yeah, but if he wins this series, he's going to get picked up by a team very quickly. Good Korean players do not stay teamless for very long, and there's a lot of good reasons for that.
Well, you never know, he could like going it on his own. There is that mindset that a lot of people do have. Probably not the most efficient, but there are people like that.
And Koreans are robots. If they want to succeed, they know they need that extra support from their teams.
So we do have ShinyStar coming in here doing a lot of scouting. Sees exactly what's going on. Second barracks going down now for Jinro. He really wants to just... This Fog of War is very frustrating to try and kill that probe.
Yeah, you can't really move in without the vision
there we
from
go.
SCV, but once you get that, it takes it out quite quickly. Distracts a little bit. If you are successful with the probe, you can sneak it past and figure out the key tech pattern. Because early on, all you're seeing as a Protoss is, are they going 1 gas, are they going 2 gas, or are they going 0 gas?
Well, as we see here, ShinyStar does have double gas already. He doesn't have a warp gate research, but he's actually chronoed out that Stalker. No chrono boost being stored up here on his Nexus E. That's a big tell.
Yep. And because there is that wall in, or partial wall in from Jinro, he can finish it right now. It is going to make it okay for the Stalker to do a little bit of damage.
Well, we did see in the first game that ShinyStar really liked to be aggressive with that Stalker, just kept in Jinro's face. He will be able to do a couple of hits to these Flight Evos, but with the 3 Marines there, he should be safe. We also have a second barracks with a Tech Lab being finished up now. We did see in the first game that Jinro went straight. Oh, actually, we have a 1 gate expand.
Yeah, 1 gate expand from Love ShinyStar. He knows that there is no Tech Lab out quite yet. Well, it's just finishing soon. But because there's no Tech Lab, there are no Marauders, and without Marauders or Stim, you really can't move out on the field against him. Stalker like this, however, he did get a lot of hits there, so that might trigger Jinro to move out and try to get that snipe. If he can snipe the first Stalker, then it gives him a lot of control of the game.
He did move a little bit close to that cliff there, but I think ShinyStar knows that. Having a look at his vision here for a second, he does not see the extra 2 supply depots at the top of that ramp. But Jinro coming in with an SCV now, sees that expansion. What is he going to do?
Just barely scouts it. Enough that Jinro knows what's going on, but not enough that Love ShinyStar knows that Jinro knows what's going on.
Exactly. So he is moving down out to the bottom of his ramp. He's going to try and chase down this Stalker. We do have concussive shells. Has been researched. There we go.
We are triggering a bunch of SCVs coming in here. Looks like Jinro's going to go for the all-in attack right now. If he can get a bunch of bunkers by that extra Nexus from Love ShinyStar, he should be able to get it to either cancel or destroy it.
Needs to be careful not to show these SCVs to this Stalker that is being chased down. It looks like he will actually see him as he comes through. He sees 1 SCV. He's barely seeing a second one.
If Love ShinyStar does see all these, he should just cancel that Nexus and back up on top of his ramp. He is getting another sentry warped in, so he is going to be able to constantly force field the ramp.
He's down at the bottom of the ramp, though.
Ooh, this is very risky play by ShinyStar. He's going to try to defend this Nexus. You really can't do this as a Protoss player. If you do fight and you lose the game.
Here we go. He's going to go for it. Force fields go down. He's picking off a couple of these SCVs. The bunkers at the back are still being researched, though. There are no Zealots, no Stalkers in the mix. There we go, 2 Zealots are being warped in, but there's a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders, lots of damage going in, and this front bunker is still being built, all the probes being pulled, a 4th bunker going down as well. Jinro with some nice control here, he's actually avoiding all the force fields. The bunkers do go up. He's now jumping straight into those bunkers. ShinyStar forced to pull back up to the top of the ramp. He's now going to take out that Nexus, and Jinro in a very strong position right now. There's like 1 force field left in all these sentries. Stalkers and a Zealot being warped in here by ShinyStar as well. I think Jinro might realize this and try and push up that ramp and finish it off.
Yeah, beautiful play here by Jinro. ShinyStar was forced to pull back after losing everything. He really should have known this was going to happen because it's really not going to go any other way when a Terran pulls all of his SCVs like that. Yep. He is going to be able to hold his main, but he's already lost a ton of economic damage.
Yep.
He is actually on where is it?
He's still up on workers,
probes.
just barely. But now Jinro has that contained. He's got one bunker left down on the ramp. I think he just wants to leave it there to see when he comes out. We do have a command center being started here by Jinro. So a nice reaction. He was going to be very behind if he didn't get rid of that Nexus. Now he has. He's got a lot of damage there, but they're on even footing now. Yeah, they're on
slightly even footing. Jinro's slightly ahead. If Love ShinyStar had just sacked his expansion early on, known that it was going to go down, he would be in a little bit better shape. But he does push out again, regains control because Jinro knows, all right, I took down the Nexus.
Yep.
I took down a lot of probes. Let me just back off, get my expansion up.
He also has Stim now, which is going to be huge.
Yeah, so he can defend very easily if ShinyStar does try to do a one-base counterattack.
Yeah, we do have that robotics bay being built here now by ShinyStar. He might be seeing it. Oh, he's actually taking the gold instead.
Very risky play here by ShinyStar.
So it's going to come down to if Jinro can actually see this coming. He does have 3 Marines sitting down here at the bottom right-hand corner. He's going to go back in now, see when that expansion's back up. He really needs to just take a peek at one of these watchtowers, being very defensive. He kind of expects a counterattack all in.
He expects a counterattack, or he expects, as soon as ShinyStar gets up that robotics facility tech, that he'll just try to take his natural again. These Marines are sitting by the natural of Love ShinyStar.
Looks like he's going to go up into the main, see exactly what's going on. He's going to see the robotics facility, see that there's no units here either.
Yeah, and that is key that the army is moved out. It's not at the natural, so he is going to be going for a counterattack in some form.
He does see the robotics bay as well, so he knows Colossus are on the way.
Nice little maneuver by Jinro there. But I wonder if what's going through his head right now, because he doesn't see the natural, he doesn't see the army. What could Love ShinyStar possibly be doing right now?
Well, he did actually just swap the starport onto the reactor. He's making 1 Viking and 1 Medivac. A good choice by Jinro.
Yeah, you have that 1 Medivac to keep your bio army alive, allow you to get those extra stims to be able to chase the army of the Protoss. But you also get out that Viking to zone out the Colossus.
Colossus, yeah, he is coming across the field. Robes being transferred into the gold here for ShinyStar as well. Observer seeing exactly what's going on. But I think being aggressive right now is not what ShinyStar needs to need. Just keep Jinro in his base, get that gold up and running to take the lead.
Well, because Jinro doesn't see the gold base going up, from Jinro's perspective, it looks like ShinyStar is going for an all-in. As a Terran player, if you see a Protoss going for an all-in, all you need to do is defend.
Yep.
So I believe ShinyStar is playing a really nice mind game here, saying, all right, you think I'm going all-in, let me feint that play. I'm not going to actually go for the all-in, but I'm just going to keep you in your base and keep you scared.
Yeah, the downside of this is these sentries down at the bottom almost have all full energy, so he's not going to be able to really get out of his base either.
And Jinro nicely scanning his own base. The reason for that is he thought there was an observer up. You don't want to have the observer knowing exactly what your army is. He's also floating his command center over to the other main base.
Oh, nice choice here by Jinro. He's also going for a drop as well, going to come around behind. Might hopefully come up and see this gold. If that would be huge for Jinro. But of course, if he doesn't, it's going to just be more and more detrimental the longer he doesn't see it. Gas going down now at the gold as well. Looks like the Colossus trying to do some damage above this cliff. The observer placed nicely. We do have that drop being unloaded, and oh!
He does go to the right position. He is going to scout this right now. He sees the gold that's going up, and this is probably going to trigger counterattack very, very soon. After taking out a bunch of these probes here and forcing this expansion not to have any use whatsoever.
ShinyStar pulling back. Jinro taking this opportunity to get down that ramp by the looks of it. Doesn't want to be stuck up there. Gets quite a few probes. Going to lift back up. Probably go straight into the main as well. Do some more economic damage. He will see this Twilight Council, and that is going to be huge for Jinro. ShinyStar is on a complete back foot now, coming all the way back. Jinro does now see that there are 3 Colossi on the field, moving forward with his Bioforce, getting a lot more Vikings in production now as well. And now his backup force is going to come in and try and take out this gold. He scans again, sees that there's no probes left. He does see the force here from ShinyStar coming in from the right-hand side.
Jinro playing this absolutely beautifully. He's keeping the attention of ShinyStar's reinforcements in space while he's attacking the gold right now. Enough Vikings here to fight a lot of these Colossi. Not enough Stalkers on the field yet to counteract them. The drop still doing a lot of damage in the main base, keeping him distracted, as I was saying. But we do have both players just backing off slightly now. Jinro is actually getting up a 3rd command center. This is going to give him a huge amount of mules to be able to get a large economic lead very, very quickly.
Yep. And it looks like he's most likely going to be taking his natural as well. ShinyStar having a quick look at his vision. He does not see this this 6 o'clock base here for Jinro. And the longer that stays up, the best it is. So it's now pretty much flipped. Jinro had to see that gold, and now ShinyStar needs to see that technically natural expansion.
But ShinyStar seeing that the third command center is going up is actually very good for Jinro. It makes it look like, oh, Jinro is finally going for a second. He saw that the gold for ShinyStar is going up, so now he's reacting properly by getting his own expansion. So by doing that as the Terran player, you kind of make the Protoss feel like he knows what's going on, but in reality you have that hidden base that's going to be mining for a very long time.
Both these players playing a very big mind game between their two games. This is the kind of style that really gets my interest over some others, and it's really working well for both of them. It is like a chess match in their heads, kind of.
StarCraft, definitely a chess match. It's like playing 8 games of speed chess at the same time.
Here we go. So ShinyStar, he still hasn't taken that 4th gas down here at the gold base, but he does have a quiet... He's actually just stopped on those 3 Colossi. Hasn't actually decided to make more. He's getting his leg speed now.
Well, once you see a huge Viking count come out for the Terran player, you really don't want to spend all your gas on the Colossi. You need to get out the Stalker count to be able to counteract them. You need to get out Blink so you can blink underneath the Vikings and be able to prevent them from taking out all of your Stalkers very, very quickly.
Oh, Jinro doing a scan, trying to catch that Observer off guard, but nice Observer control so far by ShinyStar. He's kept that thing alive for a long time. Right, so both players just backing off here, don't want to put themselves in the wrong position. Jinro still does have this 3rd base here, doing a little bit of work. Not as many SCVs to saturate it, but I like that choice. He's not transferring guys down there. He doesn't want to give it away.
Yes.
He's going to use the mules down there as best he can.
The main thing is all he really needs is that mule count. By keeping an orbital command up long enough, it pays for itself very, very quickly. It's like 3 or 4 minutes of being up, casting mules constantly, and it's paid for itself.
Exactly.
So it's really, really nice for Terran players if you can safely get it up to just...
Looks like Jinro is moving out here. Does... Oh, that's mean. Does turn around and take out that Meng statue. Looking forward a little bit. ShinyStar ready for it, getting his units in a concave position. He doesn't have many Zealots there compared to normal. It looks like this Observer is coming across, sees exactly what Jinro is doing. The Vikings coming through as well. Both players just facing off here. Jinro does have the supply lead. Doesn't have any ghosts in the mixer. There we go. Finally gets that Observer. He's tried about 3 times to get that thing now. More Vikings coming across. There are 4 Colossi on the field here. Only 5 sentries. A lot of them do have a lot of energy. And Templars now being warped in as well.
Yeah, he's had those sentries since early in the game. When you get the sentries up early, it allows them to build up the energy. And 5 sentries can do the same work as 10 if you were to get those 10 later on.
We actually do have a pylon going down here at the very top of the map. Not sure what he wants to do with that. He's actually Jinro going to go for a drop in the main, and it looks like he's going to drop there at the same time, move forward with his main army, try and take out as many tech structures as he did in game 1, and that's going to be really huge for him.
Yeah, Jinro really good at having a lot of things going on at the same time. He's going to stim forward a few Marauders in the main fight while doing this drop in the back behind the...
Whoa, and that's actually forced ShinyStar to plump all his units together. The drop has been dropped down here, and here he comes. He's going forward at the front with the Vikings, going to try and pick off these Colossus. He's left his Bioforce behind.
Blink is done.
Here he goes, because the drop is going to get this Robotics Bay as well. There are no units being warped in just yet for ShinyStar. I think he just expects an attack from the front coming into the mineral line. Now he's seeing the Templar Archive. Storm's not going to be researched. If he can get this down, it's going to be huge for Jinro. This drop, absolutely unchallenged. All of the warp gates are on cooldown. It's perfect timing by Jinro here. And now he's going to go for a robotics facility as well. ShinyStar in a very bad spot.
ShinyStar knows that he needs to do something right now. He's long distance mining, and for some reason his Nexus might go down in this position. That would be huge for Jinro. Force him onto only 1 mining base at the gold. If he loses his position, he's going to lose the game. Yep. A lot of Vikings here going to be able to keep these Colossi back, but the Stalkers do blink in and force the Vikings to retreat. Still
nothing to challenge these this drop here in the front. Jinro is just very wary of the counterattack that he knows is coming. If he can survive that, he'll win the game. He knows it in exactly what's going on. And all these pylons, ShinyStar's now supply capped as well. He's bringing units back. This is just, it looks like nerves coming through. He's going to get the Cyber Core. Maybe, no, the units finally gets cleaned up, but he's gotten so many.
Not only getting units, he is getting the...
Oh my god, this so close to getting that Cyber Core. And there we go, the engagement in the middle. EMP's going down, sniping all of those Zealots coming forward, and ShinyStar just really panicking right now, trying to pull back. And EMP goes down on all the Templars as well, being walked straight into an Archon. Jinro moving forward, getting as many Colossi as he can. Nice control by Jinro, another great EMP as well. These Vikings focusing down the Colossus very well, pulling back from behind the Stalkers. ShinyStar's units are just absolutely melting to this. This is going to be it.
There's so many Marauders in this mix, and they are going to take down the army.
That's right. Jinro takes it 2-0. Very relieved.
That is going to be awesome for him. It's really going to help him to get the confidence to get back into Code S. Little celebration there.
Very unfortunate for ShinyStar, but first televised match, doesn't play on it, not currently part of a pro team.
Nope.
And it really showed in that game, I feel.
Yeah, he didn't have the support. Like a lot of these teams have their coaches here with them, so when they are down the game, the coaches can come in and talk to them and get their mind game back up to where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's also got a lot to do with the fact he didn't seem to have much practice defending against those drops. His warp gates were on cooldown. A lot of players actually keep 1 or 2 warp gates off cooldown for a long time, just in case that happens, and it really hurt him. He lost all his tech structures both times to drops, and after that he just seemed to fall apart.
Yeah, but ShinyStar did make a few mistakes, but I think it was more that Jinro played almost perfect or both of those games.
Absolutely.
Really, really nice play. This is the Jinro that we all know and love, and it's going to be interesting to see how he does in the next match on Friday.
Yes, he will be playing
on Friday. He will be
playing
already on Friday. It's Wednesday right now, so only 2 more days and we get to see him play once again.
Yes,
but
not much time in between matches. It's very stressful for the players, but we'll see who can hold up under that.
Yeah, and so we are going to see his opponent come out of this next match, which is going to be equally exciting.
It is going to be... Who's up next, Torch?
I don't know. I think we'll keep it as a secret.
We'll keep it a secret. So make people stay.
Yeah, but it will be a Terran versus Terran once again, and it will be on Tal'Darim Altar to start.
And I think we're going to go into a 5-minute break very shortly.
Oh, of course.
And then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like... I look at those games between Jinro and ShinyStar. I see so much potential in ShinyStar. He just needs the experience behind him to actually know what to do in those situations. Because he was keeping up in the macro. His unit control was really good as well. The mind games that he had were amazing with Jinro. And I really think he could go far if he gets the right support.
And a lot of counter mind games going on. But as you were saying, he did fall apart a little bit towards the end of that game. That one drop from Jinro really just won him the game. Both games, actually. So... I think if ShinyStar finds a team, finds good practice partners, finds someone that can help him work on his mentality in addition to his gameplay, in addition to his mechanics.
Oh, no, he will be back. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Alrighty, so... I don't know. Thinking about the TBT coming up, I think we should just spoil it anyway, because we got a little bit of time.
Gotta keep it secret.
We're going to keep it a secret?
If you guys do want to know, don't want to be spoiled, go check out gomtv.net. All the VODs are up there from the previous seasons and this upcoming season. GSTL is going on. It's a longer GSTL this time. It's actually a league instead of just a tournament. We'll be lasting 10 weeks of league play, and then we'll be going into a playoff after that for 3 weeks. They will be casted tomorrow by Artosis and Tasteless. They will be back, the Casting Archon, for tomorrow night.
For tomorrow night? No, but you guys will have to put up with me and Wolf for the Morning Code A.
Yep. Put up with. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for being here. Unstable and Wolf are here with Team FXO, a foreign team that is here in Korea trying to compete in the GSTL. Also doing quite well in the GSL itself.
Yes.
Sheth won his match yesterday, and we'll be seeing him play again on Friday.
Yes. Interestingly enough, against Puzzle, who is also in the GSTL team we're playing as well.
Maybe we'll have a rematch. That'll be exciting. So anyone that's just tuning in, again, you can check out gomtv.net for all the schedules. If you have a smartphone, you can go to m.gomtv.net. You can also follow us on Twitter at gomtv.
You can indeed.
And you can tweet at us any questions that you need. If you want to talk about Team FXO, what did it take to get here? What is it like having a foreign team playing in a Korean tournament? Check him out at Unstable.
FXO Unstable, and also FX Open Esports on Twitter. And we're going to go to a 5-minute break right now.